Hello, Scorpio. Thanks for being here. Welcome to my channel, Emily Tarot. This is a general reading for anyone with prominent Scorpio placement in your chart. So let's see what comes through. All right. I see some kind of a stepping stone coming into your life, something that it may need to be acknowledged. It's almost like you're being rewarded for something. Sometimes with this Four of Wands, you know, this is like a foundation that you're going to be able to continue to grow on. Sometimes it could be like getting married or having babies or finishing college or getting a degree or, you know, things like that. Getting a new home or opening a new business. And, you know, so it can go in maybe retirement. It can go in a lot of different ways, but it just feel like that there's something that's coming in that's going to be able to make you guys just have this huge sigh of relief, like you finally got there. And then with this celebration, now maybe this is a celebration with your friends, with your family, just something that you guys are going to be able to go out and say, yes, you know, I did it, kind of thing. And then I get this Three of Pentacles right here too, kind of making me feel like that you guys are creating something or making something, building something, or even growing something that is that interests you and that has some kind of a creative twist to it. So you guys could be doing something maybe on the side, or maybe this is like a new job or a new career kind of a change, or even something that you're trying to gain more knowledge about. You know, sometimes we're interested in doing something, but we don't know exactly how to get started, or once we get started, we don't know how to make it even better, you know. So maybe you take online classes, maybe you read books, ask other people that know how to do something because you're really, really wanting to learn how to do it. And you're going to be really great at it, by the way, whatever it is. It could be anything from hobbies to crafts to music to food. It can go in a lot of different directions. To maybe you guys are building or creating something from scratch and you're trying to master it. You're trying to make it absolutely perfect. I could see that too. I'm seeing it in my head. So I have a feeling there's going to be something here that you guys are going to be celebrating, and you guys are going to be thrilled that you finally got to that point. You finally crossed the finish line. You know what I mean? Now I do see over here, look for a sign in the near future. Whenever I see this, I feel like that there's, you guys are waiting for something, or you're wanting some kind of knowledge or understanding or ideas or direction or something to that extent. The interesting thing about that too is I have this High Priestess right here. Whenever the High Priestess comes in, it's almost like, you know, she's the mystery woman. She's the one that kind of comes in and gives you information without you realizing it. Sometimes it's in an idea, it's an epiphany. Sometimes she comes in your dreams. Every once in a while you're driving and something comes on the radio and it kind of hits something, like, you know, the split second you're like, wait a minute, that's a great idea. You know, sometimes you're watching the news, or you know, it comes in different ways and different thoughts or ideas or epiphanies for people. But whenever I see her, I just feel like you're about to get some kind of information that you guys have been waiting for or will be waiting for here in the very near future. And I also believe this Princess of Wands could be someone that you're dealing with. She's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could see her as an actual person. So some of you all may be dealing with a fire sign, younger energy, very fun, very exciting, very passionate, you know, that kind of thing. So for some of you, this could be a younger energy that you're dealing with. But I want to flip it around a little bit. She could also be like some sort of a messenger, possibly, for some of you all, giving you guys some kind of excitement or giving you some kind of news that's going to get you excited again and going on a new journey or a new adventure. She's very playful. She's very passionate. And she's very active. So this could either be your energy. This could be someone that you know. or this could be like a messenger of some kind. So if you look at it like this, you've got the High Priestess giving you information. You've got the Princess of Wands, which on one hand could be a messenger. And then you've got this Ace of Pentacles, which is a brand new chapter. But not only that, it could be about a new job, for instance. It could be about a new opportunity or new options coming into your life. And it can be financial, you all. And for some of you all, it could be a financial move for some of you. But it can also just be, you know, your security and your happiness in general. So I just want to say that. On top of that, I get this Ace of Pentacles, this Three of Cups, and this King of Pentacles. Are you guys dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? I kind of feel like some of you guys are. If you're not right now, you may be in the near future. Could be someone in your family or in your immediate circle. He could also be someone coming in to help you in different ways. Maybe a best friend, maybe a father, mother figure, maybe a brother, sister, you know, that kind of thing as well. But I'm feeling like he or she is an important part in your life at this time. I just feel like that they have your back and that they're possibly giving you advice, or maybe they're handing you something that you guys are going to be excited about. He could go hand in hand with this Four of Wands too, right? Which is your huge stepping stone in your life at this time. Now I want to say something about this Cernonos. You know, this is like the Devil card, but I also want to say this. I'm almost feeling like that there may be things coming up into your life that you guys are feeling a little bit guilty about. I can't be for sure. Hold on a minute. Let me think about how to say this. Okay, on one hand, I feel like that maybe you guys are maybe feeling guilty, not in a way that you may think. It may be feeling like maybe it's at your job, you know, maybe this is something that has to do with what's going on around you. Maybe this is something that you guys are realizing that maybe you're doing too much of. Maybe you're on your phone too much. Maybe you're on the internet too much. You know, that kind of thing. That's kind of how I'm feeling about it. Now, on the flip side of this, I almost feel like that you may be getting sucked in to something that is not necessarily good for you. And sometimes this could be like at your work, at your job, in your community. And I almost feel like that you guys may be seeing that at this time, and you guys may be trying to back away from it. Just like I said earlier, like your the internet, the phone, you know, that kind of thing that you guys maybe it's TV, maybe it's you're working too much, maybe you're eating too much, maybe you're drinking too much, you know what I'm saying. It could be almost anything, so I'm not just going to say a couple of things. It can go in any direction, but I'm feeling like you guys are maybe starting to realize that there's something that maybe you need to change. On the flip side, I feel like somebody's trying to change you, like somebody at your work, your boss, your job, you know, things like that. Could be someone in your community, your neighbors, and they're doing something that you guys maybe have went along with, but for some reason there's something that you guys may open your eyes and make you realize, wait a minute, this doesn't feel right all of a sudden. So I'm feeling that way, so I want you guys to be aware of that. Not that I don't think it's like anything huge or anything really terrible. I just think that there may be something that you guys are going to realize, wait a minute, maybe I'm on my phone too much. Maybe I am working too much. Maybe I am, you know, driving too much or eating too much or whatever it is. So I think you guys are going to have some kind of an eye-opener here in a minute, and I think it's going to be a blessing in disguise. I really do. I also say that because I have this Justice card here, right? Here comes more balance. Here comes more equilibrium kind of thing. That's how I'm almost feeling. It's like it's going to be more justice for you, and it's going to feel more fair in one way or another, whatever this is that I'm talking about. Everybody's a little bit different, but I also feel like that you're going to have justice justice will be served in your favor, okay? That's how I want to say it. So maybe if someone is not treating you so fairly, or someone is not being so nice, or maybe you got sucked into something that you didn't necessarily want to get sucked into, I think maybe you guys are going to have an eye-opener at this time. So maybe that's where this look for a sign, and in the near future it's coming, right? Once this sign comes in, you guys are going to know it, by the way. This is not going to be something that's silly or something that's, don't take the little things to heart. You're going to know when the sign comes. It's going to hit you over the head and you're going to be like, aha, that's the sign you're looking for. You're going to know it. So just realize that for a second. Let's take a clarifying, you all, okay? I'm going to take one for this or no-nos. That one right there. 8 of Wands. Swift action, fast communications. Take action now. Messages may be coming in. Long distance communications coming in. Give me a minute. It's almost like something's about to start happening, and it's going to start happening really fast. And it could be some kind of messages or messengers or information coming in, but it's almost like once it starts rolling, it starts rolling. You know what I mean? There's no stopping it. It's like pushing a barrel down a hill, and it's just going to take off, and there it goes. So I'm thinking that you guys, between this or no-nos and this 8 of Wands, I'm thinking that you guys may be getting something that comes in, and maybe this messenger, possibly, or this person could be the messenger bringing you in some kind of action or news. But maybe once this comes in, it's going to be like a fast, rolling, swift communications, and you guys are just going to take off and run with it. I'm getting a little bit excited about it, I gotta be honest, because I feel like for some of you all, options, opportunities, information, news, maybe traveling overseas or traveling somewhere in general. Maybe somebody's contacting you that you haven't spoken to in quite some time. Maybe it's this earth sign or that fire sign right there. Or maybe there's just been something that's been bothering you for a long time, or something that's been holding you back, and now you're getting movement to move forward from it, or to get out of it, or to push it away from you, or to throw it over your shoulder, whatever it is. Because with this justice and the rest of these cards, I do feel like you're gonna feel justified. You're gonna have something that's coming in your favor, and I'm tickled to tell you that could be where this 3 of Cups is coming in, right? So let me take one more for this 8 of Wands. Excuse me. Pass. That one. Well, now, you all. Give me a second. You got the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. When I get the same suit of the same sign, I'm thinking, and the King and Queen, this is you and someone else, or you're dealing with, I just feel like it's you and, okay. My mind's going faster than my mouth. Hold on a second. On one hand, I feel like this is you and your partner, whether it's a romantic partner, a business partner, a mother-father figure, a brother-sister, best friend. There's you and someone else working together that is going to get some sort of fairness. Something may be getting changed for your benefit. Now, maybe this is at your job or at your work, but maybe this is something that has to do with your home life, your community. Maybe this has something to do with your job or your business. I mean, if you guys own a business, I could see the two of you guys working very, very well together. The earth sign, the Pentacles, are about business. So, if this stands for you and someone else, if you guys have any kind of business that you're trying to open, that you're trying to build, that you're trying to create, trying to make, especially with this Three of Pentacles, like I was saying earlier, something new and exciting here, something that's fun and creative, you guys are going to be fantastic at it. There's nothing that you guys can't do together. The two of you guys have a lot of abilities and a lot of skills and a lot of determination, I'll tell you right now, that you guys can put together and build or grow or create anything that you're wanting to do. That could go hand in hand with the things that maybe you guys are trying to do at this time, or maybe you don't even know it yet. It might be coming up in the very near future. And I feel like that you guys are going to feel whole again with this Justice card. Because sometimes we don't feel like either we're being heard, or that something may not be right, or that something's not real fair. You know, maybe you're trying to open a storefront and you have to get all of these licenses and all of this stuff, and for some reason you can't get them all, and you're kind of, you know, huffing and puffing because you have to have them before you can open your storefront or restaurant or whatever it is. And then finally maybe it comes through and you guys are like, okay, well now we can open the store. You know what I mean? There's something here that just makes me feel like that this Justice card will go hand in hand in you and someone else's journey right at this moment. Excuse me, you guys, I have to sneeze, I think. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, so another thing that I'm thinking, if this is not you and someone else, this could be a parent, this could be grandparents, this could be an aunt and uncle, this could be somebody that you've known all your life, your godparents or something like that. These two people, whether it's you and someone else or a couple that has your back, very, very strong couple, and honestly, it's almost like they're bonded together and there's nothing breaking them apart. And I'm tickled to tell you that. So if you have some sort of a relationship with someone, even if it's a best friend or a business partner, the two of you guys can work extremely well together if you just put your minds to it, honestly. Let me look at this for a second. I'm going to stop there with her. I'm going to take one for this High Priestess. This one. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, you all. You know what that means. That High Priestess is bringing you guys information that's going to be able to spin you on into the new cycle. That gets me excited for you. That gets me happy because sometimes we get a little bit stuck or a little bit, you know, just like I was talking about with this Three of Pentacles. Sometimes you're in the process of doing something and then you just kind of get stuck. You're in the, let's say you're making something out of wood. And you get to a certain point and you're like, okay, now what am I supposed to do? How should I go? What tools should I use? What, you know, what am I supposed to do now? You know, and you kind of get stuck and you put it to the side and you're like, okay, I'll do it again tomorrow and maybe I'll have more ideas. But you never get the ideas, and then a week goes by and then all of a sudden you get a thought or an idea. And then it's like, now I can continue. Now I can keep moving forward, right? I'm just feeling like sometimes whenever you get a little bit stuck or a little bit, when you have a pause, if you'll just ask your angels and you'll pray about it, I really do believe that you guys will get the signs that you're looking for. And I think that's going to continue with your spinning into the next new cycle and into the next new chapters in your life, and being able to complete or finish or move on to the next steps of something that's important to you at this time. But I do believe you're about to finish something or complete something to where you guys are going to be like, woohoo, we did it, you know, that kind of thing. I think I'm going to stop there, you all, and I'm going to take one real quick for this Princess of Wands. If this is a person, I think maybe she's helping you guys with her energy and her passion and being fun and exciting. If this is your energy right now, which it could be, there's nothing that can stop you all, honestly. You guys are going to, you're excited about something. You know something's going to be fun. You know it's going to be creative, and you're going to just have so much fun with it. So this could actually be a person, or it could be your energy, or it could be a messenger, you all. But either way it goes, she's a lot of fun, and I think you guys will enjoy that right now. Maybe it's her energy, and maybe it's her ideas too that helps you guys in different ways. I just want one card, please. Come on, pop out for me. It's more than one. Hold on, I'm using the wrong cards. Silly Mary. These are the cards I'm looking for. Maybe that's why they wouldn't pop out. There's too many of them. Just want one. Well, what is up? The Devil card, you all. Hold on a minute. Somebody trying to tell you guys what to do, what you can and can't do. Trying to hold you back. Control you a little bit. This one I kind of felt was a little, you know, I already told you how I felt about this one. This one up here kind of makes me feel like that there may be something going on that you guys are really getting agitated, aggravated, a little upset about, a little bit angry, I want to say. I'm sorry to say it that way. But you know how when, let's say you're at your work, okay, let's say you go to work every day and you have certain rules and things like that, which we all understand, but then all of a sudden, out of the blue, for no reason, they change all of those rules. And they give you all of these silly rules that make no sense at all. And you're like, what happened to the old rules? I mean, really, why? And you just feel like that make no sense, or that you're not being, you know, things are not as good as they used to be, or unfortunately, I'm kind of feeling that way with this card, you all, and I'm sorry to say that because this was really going good. Let me say something, especially with this Justice down here. If you guys are not feeling like things are being, that you're being treated fairly, or things are not running in your favor, or something is not right at your job or at your work or in your community or wherever it's at, I really do believe things are about to change in different ways. I really do believe that with this Justice card, you're going to feel like things are working out in your favor. It might not feel like that right at the beginning, but I do believe if you'll hang in there for a week, maybe two, things are going to start changing. I really do. So let me just say that first. So try not to let, I can't say don't, try not to let little things get under your skin, or let them, try not to implode, because sometimes it's hard not to implode. But when I get this look for a sign, and in the near future, something good's coming in for you all. It really is. And it's going to run in your favor. I really do believe that. Let's take one more for this Devil right here. The Three of Swords. Hold on, you all. So what's this all about? You know, it's almost like because of this Devil card, there's all kinds of sadness, anger, frustration. So I'm trying to figure out, it almost makes me feel like it's your work, it's your job, it's what's going on in your career in one way or another. And I'm thinking that something is just, you guys are not, you're feeling like something is not right, and if you're feeling that way, it might not be. I'm going to tell you. I don't think, let me just say this. I don't think this has anything to do with this relationship. I think this has something to do with this Devil card. I'm not for sure, but with the Princess of Wands at the bottom, does it have something to do with a fire sign? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? Is this the person that's treating you guys like this, or is this the person that's going to help you get out of it? It could go in either direction. So, let's take another one. I'm sorry to see that. I really am. Wow. Now we got the Queen of Wands. The other fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a younger energy. This is a more mature energy. Hold on, you all. I'm trying to figure out if the fire signs are doing this to you or if they're helping you get out of it. It could go, like I said earlier, go in either direction, but I do believe at the end that this Queen right here may help you get out of the situation. Maybe this is your boss. Maybe this is someone that's in charge. Maybe this is someone that can change some of the things that's going on at your work. Maybe if this is not your boss, maybe this is in your community or at your church or something like that. I don't think so. I think it's more an environment thing, and possibly your job or where you work at right now. Hold on. You know, this Queen of Wands can be a powerful, energetic, confident, ambitious, creative, fearless type of a person. Very kind and caring, but can absolutely stand up for what they believe is right. I'm almost feeling like you're going to have this person come in to help you get out of this situation. I'm thinking with this Devil and this Three of Swords, something is not right that's going on. And it could be your job, your career, where you work at. Maybe it's in your community. Could be other different things. But there's something that's not right, and this Queen of Wands is going to come in and protect you or give you an opportunity to speak your piece or help you change things, laws, rules, things like that. Maybe that's where this Justice card's coming in. I really do believe that this one is helping you. This one, I can't be for sure, so I'm just going to leave it like that. But I do think that some of you guys may be going through a little bit of issues, and I think they're about ready to get solved. Okay, that's a good news about it. Whatever this is that's really aggravating you and making you mad and just making you plumb angry, I'm going to be honest, I think it's about to change, and I think justice will be served in your favor, and I also think that more balance is coming into your life. All right, you all, I've talked your ear off to way over 30 minutes now, so I've got to wrap this up. But let me just say this. You and someone else or a couple that has your back are very, very strong, and I think justice will be served in your favor. I think there's going to be a reason to celebrate, and there's a new foundation for you all, possibly a new career change or a new creative endeavor on the side. And I do believe if you are going through this nonsense right here, something's about to stop it. And you guys are going to feel a lot better about the way it works out for you. I really do. So if you're going through it now, hang in there for a minute. It's going to get better, okay? All right, I hope you guys have enjoyed this today. Please keep in mind, for some of you, this may resonate right now. It may resonate in a little bit. And sometimes it's just a little bit down the road, you all. Everybody's on a little bit of a different time schedule. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon.